Imagine standing in a rural village in Kenya. No bank in sight for miles, no credit card in your wallet, no official address for a bank statement to even reach you. Now imagine running your own business, paying for supplies, sending your kids to school, saving for your future, all from one device. And it didn't come from Wall Street, it came from a SIM card. Today, we're diving into how M-Pesa, a simple mobile money system, transformed Kenya's economy, empowered millions of women, and reshaped what financial independence looks like in the modern world. Because when we talk about innovation, we often look west. But the truth is, one of the most successful financial revolutions started in East Africa. Let's rewind to 2007. At that time, 80% of Kenyans didn't have access to formal banking. Not because they didn't want it, but because banks were far, distant, and built for the wealthy. Even if you could get there, the bank might say, you don't have enough money to open an account. You don't have an ID. You don't have collateral. So money stayed under mattresses, in tin cans, or in someone else's hands. And when it came to business, it wasn't just risky, it was limiting. You couldn't expand, invest, or build credit. Many couldn't even receive payments from urban buyers because they didn't have a bank account. Kenya's financial system was built like a gated community, and most people, especially women, were standing outside the gate. Yet mobile phones were everywhere. Even in remote villages, people had basic Nokia handsets. That's when Safaricom, Kenya's largest telecom provider, saw an opportunity. They asked a question that would change everything. What if your phone could be your bank? With that, they created M-Pesa, which is short for mobile money. Pesa means money in Swahili. It wasn't meant to change the world. It was a small project designed to let people repay microloans via text message. It started with simply deposit cash with an agent, get mobile credits on your phone, and send that value via text message to someone else. No bank, no ATM, no internet, just a SIM card, a PIN, and a text message. Within a year, people were sending and receiving money faster than any bank could imagine. Shopkeepers could accept payments securely. Farmers could buy fertilizer without carrying wads of cash. It was fast, it was safe, and it worked anywhere your phone had signal. To understand the power of M-Pesa, you have to look beyond the tech, to the people using it, starting with rural women, from dependence to ownership. In rural Kenya, women often didn't control household finances. Many relied on male family members to access money, travel long distances to collect cash, or wait days for payments from city relatives. Financial control shifted, quietly but profoundly. Women who once waited for permission were now managing businesses, buying inventory, and setting aside savings. Take Chabai, a vegetable vendor from Kisumu. Before M-Pesa, she spent half her day walking to collect cash payments. Today, she receives mobile payments instantly, tracks her sales, and reinvests her profits. Or Amina, a single mother in rural Garissa. M-Pesa allowed her to receive remittances from her brother in Nairobi, save on her phone, and buy goats to start a small livestock business. Access changes everything. Once you can save, you can plan. Once you can receive, you can build. Once you can send, you can lead. This wasn't charity, it was infrastructure. And that distinction matters because real empowerment is built on systems. Beyond business, it brought safety. No need to carry large sums of cash, no fear of theft on long journeys. And for many women, it brought privacy, financial independence that didn't have to be negotiated. That quiet freedom is what makes M-Pesa more than an app. It's a cultural shift. In cities like Nairobi and Kisumu, it created an entirely new economic layer, the informal digital economy. Street vendors, motorbike taxis, and small shop owners started using M-Pesa as their main payment system. They didn't need POS machines or bank accounts, they just needed a phone. Today, over 96% of Kenyan households use mobile money. Think about that. No traditional banks, no credit bureaus, no centralized ID systems. A telecom company in East Africa outperformed some of the biggest financial institutions on earth. by solving one simple human problem: access. They built trust through a network of small local agents, shop owners, kiosk managers, community leaders, who exchanged physical cash for digital balance. Each agent became a microbank branch. In the US, it took more than a decade for mobile payments like Apple Pay to reach 50 million users. Kenya did it in just 4 years, without smartphones, without credit cards, without banks. Today, M-Pesa isn't just for payments. It's for loans, savings, insurance, and even business credit. Farmers can get crop-specific loans, students can pay tuition, entrepreneurs can build credit histories, all from a phone that costs less than $30. If this story inspired you, share it. Because the more we understand what's working around the world, the better we can build systems that serve everyone. If you want to learn how to design your own path to financial freedom, wherever you are, subscribe. Because we're building a calmer, clearer, more confident relationship with money, one story at a time.